Good morning, everyone. This is Bremster, and this morning, Happy New Year for 2025. It is literally 8 o'clock in the morning in 2025, 1st of January. Woohoo! Um, it seems like an appropriate time for me to do this. I just noticed one thing. First of all, I mean, as I said, this is less of a game as it is a storybook. And you can see down in the bottom left that this was helped be developed by the Australian government. Not that the government would have been involved in the development, but we would have funded the creative behind it, which I support. But one of the things I like about this game is if you look up in the top left, very faintly, it says the name of the game, the version number, and the date that the version was released. So I think this is excellent. You can immediately see what patch version the game is on and how old that patch is. I think that is absolutely stunning, and more games should do this. But I am going to continue where I left off. Good morning, Keith. Happy New Year. So far, it has been fireworks, sleep, and a little bit of coffee. And some Bremster Puzzles channel admin. In our previous story, Olive had thought that her previous cat was her previous cat instead of us being the replacement, or was the replacement for her previous cat instead of being our previous cat. And now we are alone. I don't know why Olive didn't open the door. Well, I do know why Olive didn't open the door. We can't walk on the grass. There are some odd choices with this game. As I said, it's a storybook. She loves all cats, but she doesn't think I'm her cat. Yeah, when I said that this game kept you on the path, I didn't really mean it was this literal. I didn't do something wrong. Yes, I made her very angry. I'm still bitter about the paint pours. There's another right-hand drive car. This would possibly have more impact if I played it straight after. So if you're watching this as a VOD, I hope you're watching them just back to back.
The wildcat must pull herself together. Doubt is a sign of weakness.
The inability to walk across grass is a bigger sign of weakness. It's a storybook game.
Kiara, come here, darling. Puss, puss, puss. Kiara, it's dinner time.
Oh, X is that one. X is square and Y is X. It's very confusing.
Kiara! Oh. Go home, you. Shoo!
Now I can jump up onto the hedges that tall.
The wildcat grows hungry. Bet you wish you had that milky coffee to lap up instead of leaving the cup at Olive's door.
I love you. I love you more than you know.
Many wildcats roam for up to 2 hours daily, traveling large distances for their next meal.
I literally have to go in the straight line. It's turned into a platformer. What hand drive is that car? That's another left-hand drive. I'm doing okay. I did have to get driven home last night, not because I'd been drinking, but because I had a mild turn while I was out, but that happens to me. Perfect line of things to walk across.
Right now you remind me of everything I want to leave behind.
Nothing in this house is ours. Everything's yours.
I have to go.
Where are you going?
Away from you.
This is very strange. I did know it was a storybook game. Well, I figured out pretty quickly it was a storybook game. What? It's
Big
just bringing me
cats are considered apex predators in their
right
respective
back where I
ecosystems.
started.
But there comes a time, Dawn, when it's convenient for the wildcat to stay on the, how should we say, the quiet side?
This has become a stealth storybook game.
I'm sure he's a good boy, but we don't want to stick around to find out. Oh dear, it's time to run.
So I got seen by something off screen when I can't move the camera. Okay. I'm always like I'm moving the camera now. You've got no control over the camera at all. Thank you, Keith. So I have absolutely no control over the camera. Like, none.
I think we've been spotted.
No way. I had to remember what the control was.
You know, I agree. Let's get out of here.
No, there was no jumping in that. It's a storybook game. But I'm having fun with it. Oh. Considering the controls aren't what they are on, considering the control labels are different on my controller.
I'm gonna see who he belongs to. You go back to bed, Mum. What a night. Hush, baby, it's all right. The dog's gone. You're safe. You're all muddy. Why, aren't you that wee cat that stopped by the other day? I'll be right back, honey. What is it, sweetie? You can tell me.
Hmm. Uh-oh.
It's time for me to go back to bed. I can't take you inside, honey. I already have a cat. Sorry. You've been through a lot tonight, so take care now.
Olive doesn't remember who you are, Dawn. After days of no food, the wildcat must eat.
Okay, not a fan of this either, because the controls aren't that good. Like, you push the jump button and it is not instantly responsive. And I don't know about you, but I think the camera in this is so meh. Like, see how I paused partway through? Don't ask me why, but I did. And if you fail, you're going to have to start again. Okay. It's the platform.
That night, in the bathroom. Why did you snuggle up with me if you were planning to leave me? Why did you pretend to be my family? Why did you pretend to love me?
This is a weird story. I really don't remember that, Keith. It's...
Big cats are highly territorial creatures. Dawn, if you want your home back, you will have to fight for it. Don't let her push you around, Dawn. This is your home.
I can't do it because I don't know what the buttons are.
Excuse me? We do not use that kind of language here. Good grief. Dawn doesn't care if you're the original.
Dawn, stop it. Oh, no. What have I done?
Hey, Chip.
Come here, little one. Let's go for a ride before May wakes up.
to the pound. Not in a crate this time. Was I in a crate last time? I can't
You
remember.
okay back there, darling?
I remember when Missy was brought to my parents' place at the beginning, and she was so scared and distressed. Now she owns the house.
Has finally been accepted by the Pride.
But she'd been with her previous owner for over a decade. That's right. Yes. Thank you, Keith. Was it given two options? Scratch or bite? Don't send me to a farm upstate. Back to the pound would have been better. Yeah, good luck, Chip. This is not taking care of a domestic cat.
I'm sorry. I know who you are. It was a mistake to adopt you both. I can't have two cats. I don't know how long I'm going to be around. This place is better for you.
No.
No cages, less cars and dogs. You'll be safe here.
What the hell?
I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm sorry, Dawn. I'm so sorry. I give my full consent that my adopted cat will become a part of my life moving forward. I agree to treat this cat in a humane, loving, and respectful way.
Can someone please explain this road to me? How did she drive down it?
This cat will live under my roof and have a place to call home.
Okay, well, she's all yours. She's found her new family.
She has.
It's a really good story, but moments like this, where the road is full of obstacles that a car just drove down, kind of breaks the immersion. Because the desire path on the road filled with rocks that are the, like, size of a car doesn't make sense. Hi, Isaiah.
Wow, that was weird. It was almost like Olive wanted to leave you behind.
I don't know what to think of this game. Story. It's not a game. It doesn't mean it's a bad thing.
Oh, Dawn, all the cars look the same. Are you really going to check every single one? Chin up, Dawn. Don't look so desperate. There's no magic left in the universe. I don't think cats even go to heaven.
I've I had friends who've said that they don't believe in,
I reckon we
because
cut our losses and start again as a wildcat. Back to
we've
the original plan.
been having been through several cats as pets, the concept of don't believe in human heaven no matter how many human friends I've lost, but kitty heaven has to be real.
The wildcat can only rely on one thing: herself.
Thanks, Isaiah. What was the thing?
Stay focused, Dawn. Stay focused.
Well, June is the middle of winter, so it's going to be freezing. Hey. A game that has been supported by the... Like, that sounded sarcastic. No one puts steak on an outside barbecue. The best you might get is some chops. Or, wait, normally sausages. Yeah, June. Yeah, it's a bit early for pollen. As much as I'm not a fan of dogs because I'm cyanophobic, cats cause, and I love cats. Cats cause a bigger problem for the environment than dogs do in Australia.
Oh, this feels familiar, doesn't it, Dawn? All that playing with Mr. Feathers must have paid off. Those slippery buggers are not getting away this time. Ha ha!
I didn't even push a button that time. Or that time. Or that time. It's bugged out. No argument, Chip. No, not necessarily the sausages with that, but... Basically, burger, bacon, and cheese. What we have mostly for the next few weeks is soup. Yeah, week. The changing the camera perspective without giving me the ability to control the camera's perspective is always a bit weird. So now I'm back on a platform game. It's clear they wanted to do a bit of everything.
The wild cat uses its exceptional vision and hearing to hunt using the shadow of its prey. A friend? Let's follow.
Feral cats are a huge problem in Australia. Thanks, Ignition.
Oh, no. They choose violence. Seems like you're not welcome here.
I couldn't do it because I don't know which buttons are which.
Ouch. Am I right?
I think that's... see, this is the problem. I don't know which button is which. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm never going to pull this off. Because the game doesn't detect what sort of controller you're using. Because the game is assuming I'm using an Xbox controller.
We can't take on 5 strays. You can barely handle a butterfly, for goodness sake. The wildcat observes the wild humans in their natural habitat. Do we dare to get closer? Does that smell like cabanossi? Oh, Dawn, it brings back memories. Let's go after it. But we've got to be careful not to get spotted.
That's the full speed it's letting me move. And I can't try and move further behind them. I've literally...
Duck! Game over.
Because the X button isn't the X button. It was telling me to push X, but I...
Hello, little guy. Is this what you're looking for? Good, kitty. Do you want to come and live with me and my other cats? Kiara and Flame will love a new friend. How are you so brave? I know how it feels to be scared, angry, and all alone. When my daddy left, it was hard, but I knew it wasn't my fault. One day I'll look him right in the eye and ask, why didn't he keep me with him?
Get away from that disgusting stray, Henry. It might have rabies.
Oh, man. I don't know. I mean, the game is almost over at this point. I know the game was like 2.5 hours long, and I've been playing nearly that long now. Okay, I don't get what this is supposed to be. I get what that's supposed to be. Yeah, the computer recognizes the controller and knows what controller I'm using, but the game is assuming I'm using an Xbox controller and isn't acknowledging I'm using a PlayStation controller. That's a really bad coding joke, Eric, and I appreciate it. mean, this is a really important message, but as someone who actually looks after
No.
their cat,
Seems like these cats have a bone to pick.
here we go again. Why?
You are not a scaredy cat anymore, Dawn. The wildcat must stand up to a bully.
Uh-oh.
Don't back down, Dawn.
Oh no. I can't do it. I can't do it. Does this mean I failed the game? It means I assume it just means I don't get achievements. There's no way you could have done that in that time.
Farewell, Park.
This is a good place for bad jokes, Isaiah. It's what we do here. I have to admit, I thought the first part of the game, where it was much more storytelling and less push the right buttons challenge, was better.
Oh, don't look at me like that, Dawn. I'm fine. I'm sorry if the coughing frightened you. I'm not a scary person. Come here, baby girl.
Not your baby girl anymore.
You don't know me very well, but I promise you'll be safe with me.
A promise you broke.
I will always care for you, Dawn.
Until one day you stopped.
Thanks for not giving up on me. You're all I have left.
Damn it, Olive!
I like this as an interactive storybook. Some of the button pushing. I think the button pushing timers were a bit rough because who's their target audience? This is not the sort of thing that a hardcore gamer that's really good at Twitch gaming will play. And anyone who's not a hardcore Twitch gamer is just going to feel bad that they couldn't meet that really short timer. So what was the point?
Are you ready, Dawn?
There's a lot of... I have a lot of questions about what's the point of mechanics in game systems, but that's a different... Not the time for it.
The Wildcat's heart drops. That's not fair! What the hell, Olive? What will you do now, Dawn? She's gone. Olive's gone.
Beep, beep, meow. Sorry. If this game ends with her becoming roadkill. Okay.
What are you doing, Dawn? Get out of the way. The road, Dawn? Watch the road!
Oh, Lord. It's looking like roadkill, Cat.
I don't want a cat. I want a computer. This is the worst present ever. Please, Daddy.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry. We can't afford to feed a cat.
Considering I can't move quickly. The layout of this feels very strange.
Don't worry. Milo will warm up to the cat soon enough.
So what am I supposed to do now? I've done that one. I've done that one. Making the new one a slightly different color.
How do you expect to take care of her? You can hardly take care of yourself.
She's my family. And I love her.
Home is not certain, nor a guarantee, right, or entitlement. Home can be destroyed at any moment, and new roots must be laid. Home is not about things, places, or people. It's not about where you sleep, or used to sleep. It's none of that. Home is the place where you are needed most. Well said, Dawn. Well said. Pull yourself together, Dawn. Let's keep looking. And where do you think you're going?
Fine. Have a good one, Eric. See you in 2025. Well, I did see you in 2025. It is 2025. Hi. Hey, butterfly.
The wildcat is concerned. Where are you, Olive? Seriously, let us know. We've had a tough few days.
It's been like a week and a half. No one packs. I mean, I'm assuming she's passed. How the heck do you pack her entire life away in a week? Real bad layout for an old lady. To get to the bathroom, she has to come through and avoid the big wide entrance to the stairs and go through the little narrow entrance to the bathroom. If she missteps in the dark or anything, she takes a tumble down the stairs. Real bad design. I don't know what I'm supposed to do at this point. Like if I just left myself in an unending... Is the point that this is unending and... Oh, okay.
I'm a firm believer in getting to know someone before I judge them. You agree? Great. I'm Olive. I think we're going to be good friends.
So what I'm learning from this is May is an arsehole. This is back towards the dogs. Why are we doing this?
Who's a good boy? I'll take care of you. Always.
I can't move the camera and I can't see the other dawn up ahead, so...
When are you coming home? I need you.
And this is where the dogs were. Ah, she can move laterally.
I'm here, May. We're family, Dawn. I promise nothing bad will ever happen to you. We belong together.
You? What's Q? I have not seen that, Isaiah. That's awesome. Finish the game in one go. I did not finish the game in one go. I got an achievement for finishing the game in one go. It is very clear from my stream I did not do that. The achievement system is broken. That's awesome.
The wildcat will never be alone when its heart has found a home.
And that was Copycat. I thought the story was... I mean, finish the game. I think it was an interactive storybook, and I have no problem with it being an interactive storybook. There were no choices for me to make. I couldn't even choose to not knock a paint can off a counter. But I thought it was fine. I enjoyed it. I thought the story was good. That was good. I liked it. I'd be interested in what people think of the story. I mean, it's not something you'd ever play again because the story is exactly the same each time.
I love you, Dawn. I love you too, Sunrise.
Which one's which? that was good. I liked that one. I'm really glad I got that. I've got a few story games in the queue, but I'm really glad I got that one. I picked that one up a couple of months ago and kept meant to play it for a while, and it took me a while to get through it, but that was really good. Now, what you're telling me is I need to reach out to Piotr V about possibly doing a record for the channel as a good way of promoting his streams. We'll see how that goes too. But this is good. I enjoyed Copycat. So I don't know which story game will be next. I've got to go back to work tomorrow. Literally, my break is over. I'd hoped to do like 3 or 4 story games. I did one, and I did the shortest one in my queue. There's been a lot going on. But I needed the break, and I kind of got one. So that was good. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed Copycat. If you're watching this later, or even if you watch the stream, I'd be interested in your comments below about what you think of this game. And I really need to figure out a way of sharing what my queue looks like so I can get some feedback about what people are interested in me playing next. But yeah, we'll see how all that goes. Happy New Year, everyone. This is what I've done so far in 2025, the second session of Copycat. But yeah, it's been good. And I have no idea what the future is for Bremster Games. I think it's going to be just more of what I've been doing. I don't want to turn this into something that I put like too much effort into. I just enjoy this. And I think if I tried to make it more, you know, planned, regular, anything, it would just become too much work and I wouldn't enjoy it as much. So this casual thing, it just works for me. It means that like I'm never getting subscribers and I lose more subscribers than I gain, which whatever. But I think the people who jump in have a good time. Thanks everyone. Happy New Year. Enjoy your New Year celebrations if you haven't hit it yet. And yeah, see you in the new year not watching me do something better. Thanks everyone, and as always, good luck finding your true home. Bye everyone.